Alright, Chronicles of Vechaunus Forerunners, Chapter 21, The Road's Folly. Lights and Arsenal has begun their journey, but trouble quickly followed. While traveling on the road, the party was beset by bandits in an ambush inside a canyon along the way. In an alarmingly dangerous battle, most of the bandits were scattered or killed, leaving the party to lick their wounds.
And or go after those that are trying to run away. I do think we discussed that this time.
I need to quit rolling those d6s because those are actually good scores. I don't want those for later.
So, yes. We are... So, to bring, well, Sirva, I guess, up to speed, the battle has just finished. Harmony has chased off the last of the bandits, and they have gotten a bit far for you to chase after them, and worry that maybe they might lead you into a worse ambush later on if you go after them. But there are several of them that lie dead on the ground. Curiosity and Ertheus, you are beaten and bloody right now, in a kind of stuck in the place you are. But Avinda and Harmony and Gorm are doing their best they can to kind of center everyone. But let's...
Vinda is probably flying around Curiosity in all sorts of worry over. He is crying. Why? What did they do? Where are they? So I can help the rest of. But first, is there anything I can do?
Well, we'll get to that. Let's start with Winter for today. So, Winter, you have...
But that was an in-character. Is there anything I can do? She's trying to figure out how she can help. Anyway.
Winter, you stayed behind with your fire golem to kind of keep watch of the canyon and make sure that nothing bad would happen that would interfere with you through your companions, and if something did happen, that you could warn your family. In the first couple of seconds standing there, it was quiet, and then all of a sudden, you heard an explosion. And what sounded like almost like a landslide happening at once. And then after that, you've just heard screaming, you've heard weapons going off, you know, the clanging of some swords, but mostly just the whew, whew of arrows in the sky. You've heard what sounds like maybe a little bit of magic use, but whatever's going on has just been chaotic, and you're kind of you're on the kind of the lower end of a hill, so you're having a hard time seeing. You can see the top of the canyon, but you have a hard time seeing what's going on, but you do see dust build up, and you can hear all of these sounds. And then eventually...
Oh yeah, oddly enough, there was probably some rushing water at that point.
Yeah.
Remember.
There was the sound of rushing water at some point as well. But eventually the sounds die down. You don't hear anything really anymore.
Didn't someone call for help? Or call for her to...
Perhaps, but she didn't quite. She's too far enough away to make out if there's any sort of tangible words. So what do you do?
I cautiously
was that?
Random noise. What?
That was Winter trying to scratch her ear. Sorry.
Oh.
The dog, Winter. Okay. Now, I think she's done. I start cautiously heading towards where they disappeared to. And get to where I can see into the canyon.
Okay. So you get up over the slight bridge that you're on the bottom end, and as soon as you get up, the first thing you see is a wall of stone that seems to have shut off the entrance that you remember seeing and being told about, which was just a clear pathway to a canyon, but now there's a huge rock slide that seems to have happened there. You see Bramble. He's throwing something in the ground in front of him. You see Harmony and Vinda on the other side, kind of helping, like trying to get some of the moving bandit bodies and stuff. And then you see Gorm without any weapons or armor or anything, just the clothes on him, like searching through a little bit above them, searching through things, looking for something. You don't see Curiosity or Ertheus among them.
I yell, "Is everybody okay?"
Define okay!
Can I hear Vinda's tiny voice from where I am?
Yeah, you're close enough now that you're starting to approach them.
Okay. Is everybody alive? Where's Airy and Curiosity?
They're on the other side of the rock barrier, but they're alive.
And at that minute, see Harmony kind of come to himself, and he flies over the rock barrier.
Why couldn't they just fly over?
Do you want to make a climb check?
What else can I do?
I mean, you could ask for a ride.
They're already gone?
No, Harmony's coming over to where you are.
Oh, Harmony's coming to where I am. Okay. I thought that was Curiosity leaving, and it's like, wait, what? Okay. No, if Curiosity's staying put, I'm going to be staying put too.
Yeah, no, Curiosity's unmoved, and Sirva, you might be hearing some whimpering coming from the other side of the wall.
I yell towards the wall, "Hey, you guys okay in there? Who's crying? Is everybody okay?"
You hear Harmony just from the other side. Yeah, I think we're okay. Everyone's fine back here. Curiosity's just upset, but it's fine.
Okay. I have some health potions with me if anybody needs some.
Actually, that's a good question. Pretty much.
Yeah. And I've heard her now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are shouting between the wall, but yes.
A few bits and bruises here and there, but nothing too much. At least not that the light can't fix, that it is. And Ari will continue comforting Curiosity, and I've already put some mana into him, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm like tapped out now.
The worm is probably looking for his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, Vinda's already used the health potion she had and the spell stones. It's not really much she can
So,
do.
what is the
helping with
base
that?
attribute for investigation?
Oh, this would be searching, so use perception. Oh, bother.
Let's see.
It's broken. Hold on. No, wrong thing. I didn't
First
want that.
roll of the night.
That's a lot of threes.
Yeah, it would be a 14 and 3 stunt points if I had actually been able to do it.
Okay. Try again. Okay.
Now it was even worse.
Sorry.
I got a 14 when it wasn't broken. I'm sad.
But fortunately, at 11 is just what you needed. So, you eventually find your stuff kind of wrapped up neatly in like a little bundle and hidden under some bushes, kind of close to where the ambushers were setting up. So you're able to retrieve all of your things.
That is good.
Harmony comes up to you, Eretheus, and he looks over Curiosity, and he just kind of sighs, and he's like, "Are you guys okay? Eri, like, are you injured?"
I still have a few bruises, but nothing too bad. A rest would be fine.
That's good. Well, Curiosity, like, and he's just like not really sure what to do with him in this state, and so he kind of instead looks around and he's like, "Well, I guess we need to figure out a way to get through these rocks, right?"
Eventually, yes, but I suggest we let Curiosity at least have a moment. He bore the brunt of many an attack, and while I can aid in the healing, but I can't aid in comforting the spirit.
Yeah. Right. And he just kind of looks over the two of you who are covered in your own blood and just not looking the best. And he's just like, yeah. And actually, now that you're looking at Harmony, Harmony's also pretty well covered in his own blood. He actually looks pretty injured though, but he doesn't seem to address it and says, yeah, well, I guess, should you think I should bring people over to this side, or, maybe we should discuss what we should do next?
I have a feeling that higher ground would probably be at least better for right now, at least. But we can at least gather on either side of these rocks. We probably should continue on through, but because this avalanche, I'd recommend we go over, or at least take the higher route, so that the caravan knows that this is the higher route is going, or the high ground is going to be the better choice for at least this location.
Yeah, no, I meant obviously we're gonna have to figure a way around. I meant more like, I don't know, rest for a minute or two. He looks kind of over the canyon. It's like there's a little kind of alcove over there, and well, with the exit's being blocked, we might get a breath for a second. Here, you think you can like help Curiosity move over there, and I'll see about making sure everyone else can come over.
Yes, of course. It should be close enough. We should be able to at least find some comfort there.
Okay.
Up we go, Curiosity. We've got a little bit of a walk that we do.
He kind of nods but doesn't really say anything, and he follows you into the alcove. Vinda, Gorm, and Winter, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try to catch up, understand what exactly happened.
Your choices are Gorm or Vinda for information. As Bramble seems to be distraught. He's kind of like, he's looking at something on the ground, and he's pacing back and forth, and he seems to look up in the distance and not really sure what to do.
Bramble, where's Jeffrey?
He ran. He ran away. He just keeps looking.
Oh. That's not good.
I don't think all that came through.
He ran away. And he just keeps saying that as he looks off.
I realized that I'm not going to get much from Bramble, so I turn to Vinda and I ask her.
There were these what did we call them? Caltrops, all over the path in the canyon, and we were trying to deal with that, and get prepared because we were.
I try to follow Vinda, and finally I turn to Gorm. What happened?
Gorm's gone. You look around, and you see Gorm is like halfway done scaling the wall to get to the other side to where Curiosity and Erytheus apparently are.
I turn to say something to Gorm and just stare at him getting over the wall. Great.
There was these net launch things, and quite Harmony, Curiosity, and then there were archers, and and right, first there was the landslide, but
and you can see like there are arrows in the sand, and there's blood in the sand, and there seems to be a net in one corner that's been somewhat cut off.
Okay, so what it sounds like, you guys were attacked, ambushed? Were you ambushed?
Yeah, but bandits.
Okay. The net. You said something about net launchers, and then you mentioned Curiosity and Harmony.
Yeah, they caught them in the net and they fell, and I tried to. I was getting Harmony out, and Bramble was hurt bad, but I managed to get a potion into him in time. And on the other side of there, I think there were bandits fighting up close, and
bandits. Okay.
Didn't I say that?
No, but okay.
And Eri and Curiosity were stuck over there, with the bandits, and and then afterward, Curiosity was crying, and
It was Curiosity crying?
yeah, managed to kill or drive off the bandits, but
Okay,
And-
I think I
and-
get it, Vinda. Thank you.
and according to my hit points, I was actually hurt. So there might be evidence of that as well.
Yeah, you're a little bruised.
And you're doing okay?
Not sure actually.
Okay, well, let's find a way to get over to the other.
At this point, you see Harmony lands near you guys, and yeah, you're also seeing Harmony. You can see he looks a little shabby. He's not looking his best either. He looks like he's like, so we're gonna take a little rest to kind of figure out what we're doing next. Winter, you need a ride over?
Please. Do you need a potion, Harm? I have a health potion.
What? No, I'll just get Curiosity to heal me. That'll be fine.
Okay.
He points at your golem. How heavy is he?
Probably pretty heavy.
Okay, great. Well, that means I won't be carrying him. I guess, like, and he kind of, like, turns around, he's like, piggyback, I guess? Just hold on. You can you get the cat, right? So, because, like, you can climb.
Yeah, he should be pretty good at climbing.
Okay. That's good. One thing I don't have to worry about. Hop on, I guess.
And so, yeah.
So, actually, I want to see how well he does, because he's not actually that strong.
But Winter's really light, so...
Yeah, but, Harmony has... Oh, he has a 2 in strength. He's stronger than he says. He always pretends he's not. Oh, that's right, he has a -1 to his intelligence. That's what he's not good at.
Yeah, he are not smart.
Okay, it's a little awkward. You're not really weighted correctly on him, and the other thing is that you're seeing is that, and you see this now that he's turned around, his wing has been heavily damaged on one side, and so he's having a little bit of trouble balancing as he flies, but he, with effort, manages to get you on the other side and lets you, and then he's like, okay, you can hop off now. It's fine. We're good now.
And I have my fire gong called,
Yeah, no, it does a little, it's a cat. It just climbs up the edge of the canyon and then makes a couple leaps down, and it's fine. Okay,
So Vinda's followed over
right.
with you guys.
And you guys are in kind of like a little alcove and huddled up together. And then once Harmony looks over you all, he's like, all right, let me just go get Bramble. You guys, start thinking about what we're going to do next. He kind of looks over at Curiosity again, and then he goes in. He goes off to get Bramble. Now, Winter, you can now see them, and you see Curiosity. He stopped crying, but he's kind of staring off in the distance. He's covered in blood and mud, and Ertheus is nearby, and he looks just about as bad. You're also seeing bodies and blood in the sand right on the other side of the wall. The mud, and by mud I mean it's dust that's turned to mud because it's encountered the blood. So it's not
The water?
There's not. Yeah. There's also the water too, but like it's pretty hot. The most of that's drying out pretty quickly. It's not a very pretty sight.
I run over to both Airy and Curiosity and ask them if they're open.
So far, Curiosity took a beating in that last fight, and it was not pretty. But he kept me up, kept himself up, and we managed to stave off the assault.
I look at Curiosity. I'm like, "Are you okay, Curiosity?"
He doesn't really respond to you. He kind of just...
Yeah, Vinda
He's
whispers
staring.
in your ear. No, I don't think he is really. But I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to help.
Do you need a potion or something? Do you need healing?
At this point, Harmony comes back with Bramble, and you can tell, like, even with this landing, you can tell that the wounds to his wing have really weighed on him. He's you know, what you're used to the two of them being able to fly without any care as easily as you can run. It's when he's pretty winded the second time bringing Bramble down, but the two of them come over. Bramble still seems a little disoriented, a little distracted, but he walks over and kind of sits in a corner. And Harmony comes over, kind of tucks his wing in a little bit, and looks at the rest of you. He's like, "Okay, so that's all of us. What's the plan? What are we doing next? Has anyone gone through the bodies yet?"
Wait, is Gorm there?
Yeah, he's there. He's climbed his own way over.
When Harmony decides to stop Lan and ask all his questions, I will put my hand on his shoulder and see if I can't get this to work.
He kind of gives you a look, like, you okay? You got a plan, or?
Yes, just one more moment.
He's like, that kind of hurts, actually. If you could not touch that, shoulder got hurt. Like, I fell on that one. He kind of, like, tries to brush you off.
Alright, I'm going to try this again. Switch arms and catch him on the other way. Try to see if I can't help him sit down, because he needs to rest. Yes!
Good job! How many hit points does he heal?
It depends on how much magic points I spend. So the first one guaranteed loses 1, so I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see here. What was 6? 6 stunt points, so yay! Oh, let's do skillful casting and put all 3 of my MP that I have left, which means it's all free, into it. So he gets 3d6.
Nice.
$14 health.
That's actually exactly double his current. Yeah, he's pretty injured.
Okay.
So you put your hand on his other shoulder. Again, he gives you this, like, what are you doing? Look. And then the yellow light glows in your hand and it just softly pours into his body. And you can see his wing a little bit gets more mended, but mostly you can see, like, the damage to his body is better healed. But he's still pretty injured, but at least it's something, and you can see him a little bit of a relief, as he was probably in some pain. Wash over his face.
How badly hurt is Bramble still?
Yeah, Bramble's not looking good either.
We're pretty beat up, basically.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna set Harmony down and, set him down. He's stronger than me, technically. And then I'm gonna see if I can't help Bramble out as well and just say, it's alright. Focus your thoughts on the light. And hope this works again.
Harmony's just like, oh, thanks. Yeah, but like I was saying, any thoughts? Does anyone looted the bodies? Anything?
Bramble gets 11. I have not taken to considering looting the bodies yet, as they will still be there in just a moment. Let's rest up first before we decide to peruse their corpses, shall we say.
Well, I mean, yes, I get that, but the thing is, I'm more worried about the fact that a couple of them escaped. And what if they're bringing more people here? Like, maybe we should, I don't know, go after them soon, or I don't think we should stay here for too long.
You're right. Let's take about 10 minutes, rest up, and then we'll go see about everything else. 10 minutes should be at least long enough for us to catch a rest, and at the same time not too long so as to give them a chance to come back and find us in the middle of a rest.
Okay, fine. We'll rest for a little bit. But we really should be coming up with a plan. You know, these people seem like they were, yeah. And he just sort of, you can see, like, trying to think of things, but the day's events and probably the pain he's still going through is enough, and he just kind of sits next to Curiosity and just sort of slumps down a little bit. Doesn't really say anything to anyone. He just sort of stares at the ground, but you can tell that he definitely needs the rest. So you guys can take a breather, which, let me see if I can pull up the rules for that.
5 plus level plus con for a short rest. I've already checked that.
Okay.
Winter, while they're resting, is gonna go check out what she can find with the bodies and stuff.
Okay.
Since
Yeah.
she didn't have any.
Yeah, Vinda's going into the necklace.
So it's gonna be 10 more points for Harmony. Curiosity is actually at full health, weirdly, but and then for Bramble. That helped. A little bit. Okay, so Winter, please make for me a searching test. That's pretty good.
Any sign of Jeffrey coming back yet?
Not that you've seen. Okay. Winter, you find 3 daggers. You find 3 swords that seem like they're in serviceable use still. They're specifically long swords. You also find what looks to be about 30 silver between them all. And you find one more thing. Go ahead and look at your inventory.
Alright, I take the note to the rest of the group, and I'm going to read it to you guys. Hey, I found this note on one of the band. And it says, "You know the drill. Stop, kill, loot. We have our scout ahead of you, so all the info you'll need on the targets will be ready for you. And don't even think about cheating me out of the loot. These scouts are loyal to me, and we will hunt you all down if you run off with the stuff. Tamas."
I don't think I know that name, do I? That's what I thought. Well, that's quite the development then. Sounds like either somebody wanted to test us, or they knew of our, or at least they knew of our capabilities and were prepared.
I think they were after the caravan.
Well, that is possible. We were guarding the caravan, so they could easily go after the caravan through us. But yes, would your family know anything about this?
I don't know. I'm sure that we've had bandits before, but
No
If they
particular.
knew,
What was that?
if they knew about the caravan, if they had intel on how it operates, then they'd know we went ahead of them. That might mean that they are attacking now or will be soon. Maybe it's a good idea to warn them.
so should we all head back to the caravan, or
scroll.
What?
Send up a signal with the scroll.
But normally that means that everything's okay.
Don't you remember what they said? About a second one going up during the middle of the day being a warning.
Oh yeah, Winter kinda... I give a look of... like, oh, I did not remember that. Okay. So she pulls out a scroll and lights it.
We should send a runner back, though. At the very least, the rest stay here and make sure it's safe.
Bramble steers for the first time and says, I can do that. I can go back. I can go back there.
As you wish, my friend. Take it easy.
Yeah. He just kind of continues to stare off as he sits.
Oh, I also found this other stuff. And I pull over the 3 swords and the daggers, and I also found this silver, and I think it kind of would belong to you guys, because you guys went through the fight. I just stood up there, being useless, so...
If nothing else, we can put it towards repair and whatnot of armor, perhaps maybe even some cleaning services.
More health potions. Lots more health potions.
Winter hands the 30 silver to Aerie. Also, do any of you want these daggers and long swords? There's 3 of them each.
As Ari looks down at the money and decides what to do with it, he kind of shakes his head no towards you, Winter, indicating he's still got a dagger on, on the back of his belt, and the short sword that's on his hip.
Like, okay. And I look over at Curiosity and Harmony, and I'm like, I think I'll ask them later.
Yeah, you see, like, they're kind of quietly talking to each other, but in a way that they're kind of without you guys hearing them. It's not like a long conversation, but you can just kind of like, how are you doing kind of thing. But they seem kind of in their own world right now. And then Bramble kind of stands up and he looks over and he just, hey, Harmony, you do that thing again? And Harmony kind of comes, oh, yeah, no, I'll help you get over the other side of the wall. And Bramble looks at you, Winter. Is there anything you want me to say to your family before I go back?
Just to be careful.
Okay, yeah. And Harmony takes him and helps him back up over the wall. Then after a few more minutes, Harmony comes back.
Well, if we are ready ready to get going, we can pursue our attackers and figure out what it is what evil they wish to do upon us or the caravan, and then we can stop them, or at least figure out what is going on.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Good thing is Curiosity already blew a little bit of a hole through the other wall, so you guys should be able to go that way. I think it would be better if Curiosity and I kind of stayed here and like watched over the canyon, and also he's gonna need to get rid of that blockage on this side too, so that the canyon or the caravan can get through. So maybe you should head off. Don't do anything crazy, but I think it would be better if we stayed here. Also, I'm not in the greatest of shape yet, so just wait on that.
Oh, I quite understand. While as far as shape, I'm doing better than what I look. I do have a little bit of some exhaustion, but only because it's a newfound power. But that's it. Out of character. My mana is only 1.
Great, cool. So I guess go whenever you're ready.
Well,
Alright.
Barry, if you'd like, Ari, I've got a mana potion. If you're feeling a little bit exhausted, it should help.
That would be wonderful. Unless we wanted to take a stop for about an hour or so, because that's what the rules say.
No. Harmony, he's like, no, we don't have an hour. We're not resting for an hour.
Oh, you just don't want to hear a marvelous poem or something like that.
No, don't want to hear that either. We gotta get going.
All right.
I kind of agree with Harmony. So,
Yes. So,
I hand a potion to you. It's just a moment.
which does what? 'Cause I'm going to take
D6
it right
plus
now.
willpower.
Yeah, what?
1d6 plus willpower.